Bosh! Hello boat buddies, guess what? It's showtime! Don't know what that waggy action's all about. Can just imagine a big foam finger up. Anyway, that's enough the fake foamy fingered action. It's Photokina time, which is the biggest photo show of the year. It's what we've been waiting for 2 years. In fact, from now on afterwards, it's going to be annually, every year, just in case you didn't know what annually meant. No, it's Photokina time, which is a huge, huge show if you don't know what it's all about, which means I've got to get cracking with the packing. I'm going to show you what I pack in my kit case and my kit bag when on my travels, when I've got to make videos and also edit and upload videos on the go. Essentially what I want is to have my hotel room, tent or whatever to be exactly the same as my desk here. Well, not everything. I don't need to take this. I'm not that egotistical. Well, I want to create a super productive Zen-like space, even though sometimes it ends up looking more like a crack den. Oh shit, I've been robbed. Nah, not really, although that'd make a great clickbaity YouTube title, right? No, the reason why my room is like this is because I had a late one editing the Canon video last night and I've just literally woke up. Well, at least I woke up just before checkout time, so now I can frantically pack up all my stuff and check out, hopefully on time, without getting charged OT. But let me show you a bit about what kind of stuff I take on a trip like this. Let's take this shit off first. Number one essential item, in this case, it's a case. There you go, that's what I put everything in. That's the Pelly Air case. Why is it called Pelly Air? Because it's full of air. No, not really. It's called the Pelly Air because this is more lightweight than your standard Pelly case, which is great because it takes up less of your check-in luggage quota. And this has got wheels, so I can have heavy stuff. I don't have to think about, oh, my backpack's going to be killing my back. I'll just shove it all in there. Even though I say I want to pack as much of that as possible, what I essentially mean is I don't want to pack more than I can actually handle. Harry, you don't want to be breaking your back lugging the kitchen sink with you when you don't actually need it. You won't be doing the dishes, right? Shit, how did I even go in there? It doesn't fit again. It's expanded. Christ. Alright. To me, the essentials are the items that you can use on most trips for most kinds of shoots. So, Panasonic GH5, maybe, depending on whether I take this or the Sony that I'm filming on right now. GH5, focus. It's not all about taking the best stuff that you have in terms of performance, in terms of image quality. They're all tools at the end of the day, so best in this sense is just whatever's most effective for the job. For me, the best essential Canon lens setup to take is a 4K body with a decent standard zoom with IS. This is the bread and butter, and you can add peanut butter, not literally, or whatever toppings you like on top of this. And it all depends on what I'm testing as well, because this event, obviously the Canon EOS R, brought all my EOS lenses because I want to test it out, right? Pah, not going to have much use for those lenses after that announcement. And I've also got this blind spot gear thing. Oh, my voice is cracking up. This blind spot gear thing. Packing light. Literally packing a light. For more light. Oh. And filters and hoods for when there's too much light. You can't win, can you? Anyway, next one is hefty, but it makes my life a lot easier. Right. Fuck off. That's lock, by the way. No, I don't pack lock with me. It's MacBook. 2014 MacBook Pro still does the job. Of course I've got the editing software installed on the computer, but then plugins and effects, well, they're already installed as well. But any new ones I make sure to install before I leave, because I might not have an internet connection when I get there. External drive. This is my main external drive and another cable. Sometimes when the drive seems to be playing up, it's actually a cable, so take a spare cable. On my external drive, I've got projects that I'm currently working on, stuff that I'm editing right now. On my internal drive, I've got stuff that can be useful at anytime, like music, sound effects. I've got a crap load of sound effects, but also stock videos. I collect stock video, kind of random stock video as well. Sometimes I've slipped in 2 horses running on a beach. Yeah, random. I've got some bricklayers laying some bricks, water dripping. May need to visualize something funny or random that I've said, and I'm not going to go and hire 2 horses and make them run on the beach and shoot some video just so I can slip in 2 seconds of that. But anyway, that's a good time, if any, to take a quick break and segue segue into shout out to the sponsor of this video, Videoblocks, the place to go to if you want to have royalty-free studio quality stock footage. There are 4K and HD options which you can use for all kinds of projects, for personal, for commercial, for your YouTubes, along with After Effects templates and motion backgrounds, and you can save 40% on Marketplace clips if you're a member. Anyway, let's get back to packing. Memory cards got fuck off. It did proper fuck off. Yeah, prawn crackers. Memory cards, super essential. Obviously, what else you can record your photos onto? Take plenty of these, but people were like, oh no, one card slot on a camera. Oh, well, how am I going to back up? Well, this is what I do. Of course, I've got a camera with 2 card slots anyway, but backup is so important. This, you just put the memory card inside and then you just hit back up and then it does it automatically. I got this one because this is SSD. I had the standard one which is not SSD, but like thinking anyway that SSD is going to be more reliable. I can chuck it about and it won't lose on my data because there's no moving parts in there. This WD Digital My Passport wireless SSD thing has 4 terabytes of storage and a really long name. Does its job blipping away and backing up little videos and stuff while I have a little nap. Moving on. When I'm shooting by myself, I find that this hardwired lav mic is incredibly useful. A wireless one, I can't see when it runs out of batteries, and when I'm shooting by myself and I've shot the footage, it's a pain in the ass when you realise that you've shot about 30 minutes of footage without sound. I mean, what are you going to do with it? Make it into a silent movie, like a Charlie Chaplin style silent movie? Need a variety of mic options, basically to prevent it sounding like this shitty in-camera mic audio. Mics, iPhone mic. Another mic that doesn't require power. Lav mic. This is the VO mic that I use. It's the Heil PR40. Funny name, yeah. I wouldn't go around shouting Heil in the public. You'll get some funny looks. And that's the preamp. M audio. Relatively small. Packable. Can put that in the case or the backpack. Boom. Done. Always like to keep these small, losable bits in clear plastic bags like this because small and dark. The padding, small and dark. Where? Just where has it gone? I mean, which smart ass decided to make gear and padding exactly the same colour? It's bloody camouflage now. The boring bits matter. It's not just about the juicy stuff. It's not just about the sexy cameras and the lenses. It's the cables, it's the cards, it's the crap like that you don't really want to pack, but you have to. That's a USB cable for charging GoPros and also the Nintendo Switch. Hard drive cable. Nah, definitely too boring. Let's have something a bit more interesting for the last item. Action and small cameras. These are what make the world go round. Apart from gravitational pull. But anyway, action and small cameras. There's a reason why compact cameras aren't completely dead yet. Because they're useful. When your big cameras break, call it a B camera, a C camera, whatever it is. But they are fantastic when the camera that you actually want to use breaks. Best of all, they're small so you can mount it creatively. And I've got this thing which I've used to get some unique point of views. Used it on the Nikon shoot and also the Canon shoot. I know that's a bit vague, isn't it? The Nikon shoot and the Canon shoot. It looks like this and the footage looks like this. But even though I might not actually use something like this, they're great to have in the bag because they are so compact. Hence why they're called compact cameras, and they pack in so much capability into that tiny little body. It's got 4K and it takes alright pictures. So yeah, it all depends on where I'm going as well as what it's for. If it's local, if I can also drive, then of course I'm going to take a lot more stuff. If I'm doing international, it's going to be kind of a balance of what I actually need and convenience. But I think I really need to get cracking with the packing, so I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave you, and we're going to skip to the next bit, alright? And the last bit is make a list of all the stuff that you want to take and don't pack on the night before the trip. Well, actually that's what I do most of the time. But yeah, try not to leave the packing until the night before the trip. But anyway, that list, take that with you so that when you're coming back, when you're packing to come back home, use that as a checklist to make sure that you've got everything back in your case and your bag. You don't want to lose anything because it's bloody expensive gear, isn't it? But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Really looking forward to Photokina and potentially meeting some of you guys right there
in Cologne. Hopefully I'll be able to slip in a couple more videos before the Photokina Madness begins. Over Wiedersehen. That's a lot of boring cables and stuff. Let's counterbalance that boringness with a bit of this. Yeah, doesn't quite fit. And last night, right, some guy, I think he was the manager, just knocked on my door and said, room service, and then it immediately came into my room, and I was in my dressing gown. Luckily, I wasn't having a wank, and just gave me this. You know, why are you gonna knock? What's the point of knocking if you're just gonna open the fricking door anyway? I believe this is from the Canon printer. It's very nice, yeah? It's a Canon printer with a red ring on it. No thanks, recycle it. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna leave it here for the toe. Decoration. Oh, looks like a funeral thing. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. What a douche. How can a bracelet be a douche? This one can.
But at the same time, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. Metaphorically, of course. I'm not actually going to kill real birds. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? Unless it's for eating.
I ordered prawn crackers with my Thai meal last night, Deliveroo, and they gave it in a shopping bag. All right, thank you very much. Well, I'll make it work. Yeah, whatever.